he is dodging not only the Expo radius, but the lava launcher radius, barely being inside of both of them. Our next match, we have the next team, which is going to be Hypnotized Minds. This team is kind of a powerhouse. We see they have Lucky Cajun, and Peter, and Sir Moose. On the other side here, we have, this is an interesting one. It's going to be Children of Otto. This is, I know you might be popping out to you as this logo, and popped out to me too. I asked them, what would you like for a logo? And they just said, we want Otto, but creepy. So here we are. Children of Otto has some really, really big players too. We have Galaxio, and Galaxy is a top player for France. He finished number 6 in the world last season, and he's a really, really solid player. But we also got SScion over here, or SScion, I don't even know how you pronounce it. He told me and then I kind of forgot. I think it's kind of French, but he finished number 1 in the entire world 2 seasons ago. So additionally, we also have Beaker's Lab here, who's going to be matching up against Sir Moose. And we do have the match finally here, Sir Moose versus Beaker's Lab, and we have a very interesting base here. I believe this is one that I built, and what is he going to go with? He's going with baby dragons. This is not a good idea. This is a really bad idea. Does he bring a cannon cart? He does. He brings a cannon cart. I don't know about this. This base is extremely anti-cannon cart and anti-baby dragon. I mean, look, you have every single big air defense, and then you also have both the firecrackers and the lowered archer tower. You have 2 lowered archer towers. This is an interesting decision here. He starts he doesn't. I don't know what he's going for here. He starts the cannon cart at the very bottom. I guess he's just trying to funnel out with that. I would have probably used cannon cart up top. I don't know if there's any Teslas here though. Even though I built the base, I don't really remember where I put them. So this will be a very interesting one to start off with. I mean, Beaker is definitely going to be using hopefully the best base. We have the battlecopter coming in from this side. And this base was built to be anti-air. I mean, if it was an anti-P.E.K.K.A base here, I would have probably seen this more coming, but this will be a really tall order here for Summers to pull off. I mean, it's not out of it. Again, as I mentioned, he was one of the few players here who actually has previous experience in the builder base. It's just going to be very, very difficult, I would say, to do this even still, just because look at these baby dragons getting absolutely shredded in there. I mean, this battlecopter ability might get him some pretty good value. This may not be the end of the world. Oh, cannon cart. Okay, there are no bombs, it looks like, and I think he might be okay. I don't know. If there's a bomb here, that's going to be a really big deal. It looks like there's not, but it gets hit by the lava launcher. Oh no. Oh no, with 1 baby dragon remaining, can this cannon cart survive? Is in the lava launcher fire, and it is dead. And that is going to be a defense here against Sir Moose. It's going to be a 2-star 65%. I mean, I feel like it was maybe a little difficult there. He definitely was at a little bit of a disadvantage there having to go with air, but definitely still a pretty, it was a good solid attack. But now we have Beaker coming in. Oh, this base, you don't, this is a, oh, and look, Beaker has P.E.K.K.A selected. This is not a P.E.K.K.A base. This is not a base you want to use P.E.K.K.As against. So if I were Beaker, I would probably use dropship. I hate to say it, but I would use dropship and minions. I mean, cannon carts, I don't believe Beaker really could do cannon carts successfully against us, but this base is extremely anti-P.E.K.K.A. I mean, look, you have the roaster, the mega Tesla, and a double cannon all in different compartments here. You have 2 crushers. There's just so much here that is made just to disrupt P.E.K.K.A pathing. This is going to be really difficult. So these creators are going to be setting the bar here, and this is going to determine if Beaker can at least get higher than a 2-star 65%, he's looking good. But if he cannot do that, then it's going to be difficult. So it looks like Beaker is going to stick with the P.E.K.K.As, and he does have some of the best players in the world. A lot of these players right now are in calls with their teams, so he does have one of the best P.E.K.K.A attackers in the world, SScion, helping him out here. And here we go. So, I mean, I feel like he's going to try and put Battle Machine towards the laboratory. If he can put a giant onto that, yeah, the giant was a little bit late. Okay, but look, Giant's finding some bombs, and look at these P.E.K.K.A. Okay, that bomber was super solid, actually. This may not be the end of the world. It is an anti-P.E.K.K.A base, don't get me wrong here, but look at this. He is opening up so many of the compartments. Battle Machine does not get to the max stability, though. That hurts. That's really going to hurt here. Oh, Battle Machine goes down early, too. That really, really hurts. That late Giant is definitely going to put him in a hard place here. Now, look, if he can get more than a 65% 2-star here, that's all he needs. That is all they really are looking for him to do. And so, let's see, can we get anything to go a different direction? I mean, look, all that's left here, actually, is the Mega Tesla and the Lava Launcher. So, if it looks like he's going to be able to actually pull off getting more than 65% here. He's at 65% now. Hopefully, look at this bomber working down there. He gets down one more building. And let's see, are these low? He is not going to be able to pull off the 6-star. But even still, he's going to be putting his team in the lead here. And it looks like he's going to be getting a 60, 70-something percent 2-star, which you can say what you want to say about it. But that is still going to put his team in the lead. And it looks like Otto's children are already starting off with the lead here. And this will be an interesting match for sure. Next attack here, we have Peter up against Galaxy O. And this is the same base Jopo failed on. So we see Peter has selected dropships and P.E.K.K.A.s, but if Peter knows anything about how to use baby dragons and cannon carts, he needs to switch to that strategy right now, because that strategy is definitely going to be the optimal strategy to use against this base here. All you do is 2 barbarians over here, 2 cannon carts, and you can take out the roaster, air bombs, and mega Tesla. Even with traps there, you usually get that, and look at him go. That is exactly what he's going to go for. It's just, we saw Jopo try it, and Jopo didn't pull it off. Now can he do it? He's going at a weird angle with the cannon carts. I'll be honest, this is not really an angle you want to see. But he has not found any traps, and you know, they may have not predicted this. They may have not thought that he would go with this. Everybody knows Peter is a very, very notorious dropship user. So you know what I'm expecting? Is a complete battlecopter bait. Yes, right there. A complete battlecopter bait. That was what I mean, that's not surprising. Now, something that's confusing here is, look how he's using the baby dragons now. He's not using his cannon carts to finish off everything. He's using the baby dragons. This is definitely going to be a waste of troops here. I don't know why he would put 2 cannon carts at 2 separate sides here. Again, it's not over. He's probably faced his base 1,000 times. He probably has his own solution for it. And it looks like he's damaging up all aspects of the base here. Battlecopter ability on the giant cannon takes down everything. And okay, he put his cannon cart into the range of the lava launcher. That's an interesting decision. I mean, I don't really know what he's doing there. Maybe, oh look, lava launcher is 1 HP. He does get it down now. So unless he runs into a bunch of traps, he's completely fine. But there is one thing he needs to remember is up here with this battlecopter bait, there's probably going to be a bunch of air bombs there. That means his cannon carts are pretty much safe to go. They don't really need to worry about much, except, if I'm being honest with you, this might be a time fail. This might be a time fail 2-star. These Teslas are completely healthy. This gold storage, completely healthy. This elixir storage, he's going to get down. He needs to start a barbarian over here as soon as possible, because he does not have time to play around. He starts a barbarian on the Tesla. That does nothing. He's not going to be able to take down any of those with that, and that is going to be starting off this team. He just quits it. A 75% 2-star from a top player, and it looks like we're immediately going into the next match. There was no time to delay here. We have Galaxy now up against Peter, and this base, I hate this base. There is a good crack to it though. I don't know if he knows it. Let's go see what Galaxy does. They need a fail here. If Children of Otto fail here, that's the only way Hypnotized Minds really have a shot at winning this. So we do see the scores right now. 140% is their combined destruction. We have 2 attacks and 4 stars, and that is not what you want to see. So we'll have, I mean, this is very surprising. Usually you don't really expect to see 6 stars. I do think the nerves are kind of getting to them. This is one of the first big builder-based tournaments there have ever been. I know Itsu held one, and I held one, and Carrie held one, but all of those were kind of small compared to this. This is broadcast on the mainstream. There's actual big coverage of this. I mean, I know Itsu again did his, but they usually 6-star all the time. I mean, we'll have to see. This is definitely going to be big. So there's a big momentum shift right now over here for Galaxy. I mean, his team is already in the lead by so much. And look at this. He's going to be using archers. Those archers are going to take out the air bombs and the lowered archer tower. And that is an interesting decision here. I mean, that's going to clear out the entire back end. And that's a really good plan. Now, I don't know, again, all these players, they know who they're going to go up against before they're up against them. And that is because they're going to have to be able to bait the players. So all these players are trying to predict what the other player is going to go with and trap the base for them. So it's definitely going to be, look, we do find a Tesla already. That's going to kind of hurt the battlecopter. It shouldn't be that big of a deal though, because now he's going to fly over here, probably another Tesla. He's going to take down that Tesla, and that bait was not what he should, that was really not what he was looking for. I mean, he just took down 2 Teslas already. That is huge value to get. And now he needs to finish off the base. We have 2 archers coming in to finish off the air bombs. And now with 4 baby dragons left alive here, I mean, this is going to be a pretty I would say easy clean. He needs to start one baby dragon from the back over here. Now the battlecopter ability did get triggered a little early, so that is going to maybe make him lose the battlecopter. I do think he still gets this 6-star though. So we're going to have to, the 3-star. I mean, it looks like it might be a 6-star too. It looks like he's going to even swag a bat. There we go. 3 baby dragons alive going into the next stage. This is definitely not going to be a fail. And this is definitely going to put them in a really good position. Now all he has to do here is take out the 2 firecrackers and it's over. I mean, he's probably going to bring in cannon carts, I would assume, on the second stage, because if they take out these firecrackers over here, it's pretty good. I do think there's a Tesla. They're probably going to be counting defenses. Let's go see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's going to be a Tesla here, and it's probably going to be right here. That is where there usually is a Tesla. So Galaxy, he probably knows this. He does a lot of top leader we're pushing to. He's in a call here. He has to know there's going to be a Tesla there. So how is he going to pull this one off? I mean, we'll have to. I see Galaxy's clan is actually in the chat here. Yeah, I mean, he's trying to show off for your clan here. We'll go. He does bring in the cannon carts. So again, this is the best place to put your cannon carts, and he does have an archer, and that archer could test for the Tesla. That is what would be the smartest thing to do here. Is that what he's going to do? Here comes the cannon cart. He leaves it in mortar mode, showing that he knows there's probably going to be a Tesla. Let's see the archer coming in. Yep, there it is. Now he does still find the Tesla. That's fine. He sacrifices a low health baby dragon to take that out. He already found all the bombs. So now we can start in another cannon cart. He does it from this corner. That's going to make him be able to get 3 firecrackers total. And this is a really smart move over here, making sure he's not going to get too tripped up by these traps. And that, like I said, using that archer to test for the Tesla and get all the bombs out of the way, that is a perfect use of an extra troop. If he did not use that there, that cannon cart would have been dead, and that would have been really, really bad. So the reason he's going from this angle, I just realized, is because he does not have his battlecopter. So he needs to take down both the crushers if he wants his battle machine to get through the base. Now, here's the thing though, is he does not have the baby dragon abilities on any of the baby dragons. Now look, you see the perfect cannon cart usage. They're all out of range of the cannons, I mean barely. So now he's just sending in the battle machine. He needs to send in a baby dragon on that cannon as soon as possible. I'm assuming he's going to do that here in a second once he takes down this elixir storage. Now, can the battle machine charge up to the ability? Oh, look, it's going through a wall. That's not the end of the world. If he can just keep the battle machine alive till it gets to the 3rd ability, there we go. Now it's going from the other side. He uses the ability immediately. There are no corner buildings, so it's all going to be about how does he get through this back end. Look, cannon cart immediately following the battle machine into the base. Now he's going to take down the auto outpost. This is not out of it yet though, because this auto outpost is a big dangerous defense. I mean, it may look innocent, but this auto outpost will absolutely destroy an attack here. So does he have the time? Everything is kind of low HP, and it looks like he's going to be able to pull this off. No traps, no bombs, no anything. This is looking like we're going to see, I think, the second 6-star in the tournament, I believe. I mean, it took way too long to get to this one, but now we finally have yet another 6-star. Why don't we go ahead, transfer over there so we don't miss anything? And here we are. This is an interesting base to be using here. I built this base, and it's an anti-dropship base. And we see Lucky Cajun. You see what he has selected? Dropships. Now, there are some... I'm so surprised that I'm seeing so many of the bases I built being used here. But we'll have to go ahead and we'll just see where that ends up. This base, it is weak against Pekkas. Hopefully, I don't even know if they built a second stage here. So let's see. Look, he finds his first Tesla all the way over there. Ooh, this is interesting. This is interesting. He found a ground bomb. Did SScion predict he would use Pekkas here and switch up the base? That is insane. He switched up the base to make it anti-Pekkas? I mean, I don't know why else there would be ground bombs here. That or it was an accident. So, is it going to be enough here? Is this little trick going to work? I mean, he's going to be taking down this... Oh, wow. He is getting absolutely destroyed here. He is taking so much damage here. It looks like he's going to lose all the Pekkas. And this was a huge, huge plan here. This was a huge, huge plan. Look, the bomber is just out of the country at this point. I mean, he just got knocked away. Now, the thing is, though, I don't think it's over. Because I do think that he's going to be able to pull it off here with the battle machine back end, right? I mean, battle machine is going to take a lot of damage, but it's charging up to its next ability. But wow, he got baited. I mean, this base, I thought it was going to be very anti-minion dropship, but it looks like he predicted Lucky Cajun would try and be sneaky here and switch up from his usual strategy, and now he is definitely paying the price for it. So, you know what? This might be a fail. This might be a fail. This is This is going to be a 97% fail for this team. This was a really rough attack. So, I mean, we saw that Beaker, he did better than Sir Moose, and I'm going to be honest, even if it's a rough attack, getting better than the other creator, that's your only goal as a creator, because you are a tiebreaker. So it would be a beautiful match here if we could see SScion is going to get another 6-star, and that's going to put his team at, I would say, a perfect match. I mean, currently they are at, I believe, 8 stars, and they will be at 14 stars if they get done with this. And we look at this. SScion is bringing in a weird strategy, dude. Okay, this looks like it might be risky. They already made it. Like, they cannot possibly lose anymore. So it's gonna be a very interesting to see if he's gonna pull this off. He might look at him go. He's using Noah's Ark. He knows he's won. He doesn't want to reveal his strategy, so he's gonna be using one of each troop here just to kind of swag for the content, I guess. I mean, I can't be upset. It'll make a good video. So how is he gonna pull this off? How is he gonna do it? Let's go ahead and see. We see SScion is going to be using the cannon cards to take down the double cannon. Battlecopter is going to come in over here, charge up his max stability. He used an archer to test for a trap, and we already know this one is going to be an interesting attack. He doesn't care whether he wins or loses. I mean, clearly, using such a risky strategy here, it's going to be a little interesting. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to see how he pulls this one off. What is the plan here? I mean, we do see the ground expo is definitely going to shake things up now. He can barely outrange this air bombs, but I don't know if he's going to be able to. So look, he's going to go for the laboratory first. And you know what? Because there's that ground expo, that means the battlecopter is just going to fly through here and get so much value. I mean, if he can take down this air bomb with the battlecopter or with the cannon cart, it's pretty much done. What he might do also is drop a dropship right here. That would damage up everything. And look at this. He's inside the range of the lava launcher, but he is not in range. That is, I mean, he's probably close to the expo. Look, he is dodging not only the expo radius, but the lava launcher radius, barely being inside of both of them, and he's just living on the edge here. So now we have all the rest of the troops coming in here, and it was a meme attack. He's using Noah's Ark, but he's actually gonna do better than many other players we've seen in the tournament today. He's gonna have a cannon cart surviving. He's gonna have a baby dragon surviving. He might even have the minions left alive here. He does. And he's going to the second stage here with Noah's Ark. I mean, that cannon cart, dodging both the ground expo and the lava launcher, that is a maneuver a lot of people would be too scared to do. I mean, obviously, SScion already knows he's won this tournament. He doesn't need to do anything too crazy here, and he's just going all out. So, can he do another Noah's Ark to finish off the second stage? I don't know what rules he's going by. I don't know if he's going to use 2 of 1 troop in the second stage or not. But I mean, I don't think he really needs to do much more. He already proved he can absolutely destroy a base here with just a random strategy. I mean, we saw him start with like a real strategy, and then I think he realized, like, wait a second, I don't need to do good. I can have fun, and that's exactly what he's going to be doing. So let's go see. Let's go see. How is he going to pull this off? Let's see. He has the Barbarians and the P.E.K.K.A. now. And is he going to use Battlecopter or Battle Machine? I mean, Battlecopter, that might be the better decision here. I don't know which one's going to work better here. I mean, if he's going to go for like these firecrackers with the cannon cart, then I would definitely use Battlecopter, because there's only 4 firecrackers here. I mean, if he can take down this whole compartment with 1 cannon cart, this base is pretty much destroyed. So, yep, that looks like what he's going for. He's starting in the Barbarians all the way over here, and now look, that is a really good placement of a cannon cart. Yet again, I mean, SScion is really going all out with cannon carts today. We see him, he immediately puts down the cannon cart. He doesn't even move it. He just immediately puts it down, perfectly out of range of the cannon right here. And this is a really interesting attack. So, oh no though, but the Battlecopter, it got locked onto by the Barbarian. So the Battlecopter just went the complete wrong direction, and that's going to be a dead Battlecopter. So his only goal here now is to get a 5-star. That's all that matters, because the 6-star is not possible. Look at this. Look at what he's doing. He's on the edge of the double cannon. He's going in range of everything, man. Like, I don't know what he's just. I mean, I love cannon carts. I use cannon carts a lot. I do some risky things with cannon carts, but I've never done this many risky things in one attack. This is the riskiest attack I think he could have possibly done, and he is still, I think, gonna get a 5-star, which that is gonna be an amazing attack. I mean, think of this. Beaker's Lab matches head-to-head with his creator, and he wins that. And then Ollie gets a 6-star, and then they get 2 fails on defense. Oh, that push trap hurts. And then now SScion, to finish off the match, is going to get a 5-star using a complete Noah's Ark. Even after he lost a cannon car, even after his battlecopter got like completely demolished, he still gets that. And that was a super cool attack here. And it may have not been the 6-star, but I mean, guys, a 5-star with such a meme strategy, that is really all that matters there. I mean, I don't think he's going to be asking for too much more.